Okay, so today we're going to be doing this tutorial right here, which is developing an ASP.NET Core MVC web application with Azure called CosmosDB by using .NET SDK. CosmosDB is basically a JSON database storage format, and basically what we're going to do now is just create one in Azure and connect it up to the MVC app, and then from there onwards you can connect it into any other application you want to. So to start off with this, I'm going to have to go to my Azure portal, and so while I do this in my Azure portal, I'm going to just go into my Azure portal. Where's the portal? Sign in your organizational account, blah blah blah. Portal. Let's take that down. Alright, cool. Let's create now a new web application. C# library web. Cool. There we go. That's all we need that there. I'm creating this one. I'm going to say CosmosDB, whatever they call it, tutorial. Basically, I'm just going to run through it. I'm not much of a talker, so right now, because it's late and I'm trying to do something that I've going through it, but I'm just going to go through it, and I'm going to add this entire project to a GitHub so that you guys can see and you can watch it what I'm doing. So we want something like this, I guess. So we're just going to have to follow the tutorial on this one. Create a Cosmos account, create a Cosmos account if you already have a Cosmos DB SQL account. If you're already using a Cosmos DB emulator, skip to from Azure portal menu homepage, create a resource. So let's go create a resource. So we're gonna say there, create a resource. Then, my God, then we're gonna go Azure Cosmos DB. Excuse me, I'm not feeling too well right now. Azure Cosmos DB, there we go. I'm gonna create a new resource, gonna call it test tutorial. First I want to see apply a free account. You with Cosmos free tier, this thing, blah 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 blah. Cosmos MongoDB, Cosmos. Let's say Cosmos SQL. Enter account name. I'm gonna call it test. Happy. Okay, and now that it's succeeded, I need to get a grade. Do I? Let's see. Cool. let's look at this workspace. My god, this is a bit complicated. So it's deployed. Skip the phase. Okay, cool. Let's do this again. Next. Back. Let's just create a new one. Let's say it's Cosmos. Develop me dev dash 100. Cool. Okay, download the template, deploy. And let's go to create. Okay. Alright, so I've created a Cosmos Azure Cosmos DB account here. I've gone through this process and I'm going to the keys, and as the tutorial states, now I'm going to create a let's create a new project. So I'm going to say web application next. Let's call it API Cosmos DB. I'd create that one. I'm gonna call a API core API, and let's go forward with that. And since I have that, I'm gonna follow the rules and instructions here by doing all of this. So basically, what I want to do here is run this and just test that this is working. This is just a basic API that I've created, and as you can see, it's going into Swagger. It's got all that, and so I'm going to stop, and I'm going to create a folder for models. I'm going to say this one model else, and I'm going to add a class here of item. Let's add a class of item, and So far, everything is all mixed up in this tutorial here, but I'm gonna give you a basic one. So let's go. I've added the class. I'm just looking for the class here. So this is basically what we're gonna be using. I'm just gonna take that, copy it, put it into here. That's a install Newtonsoft, validators and install. Some reason it needs Newtonsoft there. Cool, that's awesome. It's there. And then I'm gonna have to create views. But I really don't want to create views because I'm not going to use this in the views. I just want an API. So I'm going to leave all that out and I'm going to create this CosmosDB service here. I'm going to say under models, I'm just going to add a class called CosmosDB service. Add that there. Copy all these Cosmos things. Blah, 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 blah. Till there. Copy. And paste here. You're gonna have a bunch of these stuff here. I'm gonna install this. Alright, install. So it needs that, which is basically this, which I'm just gonna copy from here. It's just the interface that I need, so I'm just gonna put the interface in the same namespace. And we have a CosmosDB interface there. Then we'll need to have our startup, which is here, and go to startup, and I'm gonna add it here. Cool, CosmosDB service. That's gonna be there. Container name, that there, and by ID, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna go to services, take out, and I'm replace the services with these services. This is the next step, and we're gonna see how that goes. And services. So we've got Swagger and all these other ones here. So I'm just gonna see what we have here. So we add services. Add controllers with views. I'm just gonna do this, copy that one, add it in here, take off this, added a singleton, CosmosDB version 1, blah 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 blah, get a waiter, cool. And map endpoints. I don't really need to map endpoints here at this stage. I'm gonna copy this point. This is for the app settings. I'm gonna add all this here. So I'm gonna take the endpoints from here, which is the URL, then add it here, basically, and then I'm gonna go to here, which is the primary key, copy it, add the primary key in here, and that should be it for there. Then add a controller, CosmosDB, add a controller post name. So I'm gonna add a new controller, item controller, replace the following code. Okay, cool. And then I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna say controllers, add controller. I'm gonna add an MVC empty controller. That's the MVC empty controller. I'm gonna say the item controller. In the item controller, I'm just gonna take everything that I have here, and I'm gonna copy that there and put it here, and CosmosDB is there, add that there, references. So create a controller, and this controller action name blah blah blah, action name is that there. Now we want to make it exactly like this, so HTTP get and stuff like that there. So we got HTTP post, action name, what an anti-forgery token. I'm gonna remove the anti-forgery tokens, and I'm gonna remove all that anti-forgery tokens just for the purpose of this video. And CosmosDB, select all from C. This is selecting all from there, so then I can say select all, get all, and select all from C, and blah 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 blah. I'm just looking at this. These don't seem okay. So C is basically DB client, DB client, DB client. C, the tables. Okay, cool. If I wanted to add a view, let's see, raise a view, add template would be, this is an index, so list, and the model class would be that, add nice. So then that's creating a model class for that. Let's run this, let's build this, see if there's any errors. Let's go up, 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 up. I've done all of this here. And I'm gonna, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. And run all that. Let's just see what it gives me. Initial services.client. This is the input basic 64 string and non-basic 64 string characters among the paddling exception was raised. Okay, cool. Add controllers, add swaggen. I'm gonna say add singleton service. I'm gonna go to add controllers with views. Add controllers with views. Configuring services. High service collection services. Okay, cool, that's there. Key account, all that's there, that's there, that's there, build. Let's run this. Main services dot in startup. Main services dot startup dot configure call trace. Cool, must be something stupid that's running here. Let me have a look. There's the startup. Configuration services startup. Async Cosmos service. Configuration. Configure services. Time CosmosDB. Map controllers. That's what it was. So let's just take these endpoints. Go back. Okay, go back here, map controllers to default, blah 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 blah. Action index, go run. The input is not base64 get section CosmosDB. Let me have a look. CosmosDB and then action. If I want to pull out CosmosDB, that's there, that's there, that's tasks, that's items. Let's see, item controller, that's select all from C. Item controller, startup, get section, CosmosDB, initialize Cosmos clients instance, singleton. And that's an awaited, it's initialize services. So I'm pretty sure it's one of these here. So container name, all of this here. That's there, that's there, that's there. So database name, container name. I'm gonna go to container name is item. Just wanna check if I need to configure anything here. Overview. Welcome to phone this thing. Add a container. Let's go there. Add container. Looks like that's loading. That's the data explorer. Fetching databases. So gotta create a new database. Let's call it tasks. Create new database ID. Do I need to create this? Database capacity, blah blah blah, container 1. Okay, so I already have a container here which is called tasks, and I have an item, and items from C, load. Okay, start procedures, item, and then tasks. So we're gonna go here, so that's task, that's item. Program starts with that, configuration starts with there. Let's move singleton services there, add controllers. Let's block out that. And we're going to, if it is development, let's try it again. It's not a base 64 character. Okay, cool, I understand that there. Third party notices. Check file, blah 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 blah. So this is basically like a repository trying to get them. So I want to see if I can actually do something. Yeah, action result return view. Okay, that's cool. Let's go here. It has to be something along these lines. Let's see a Visual Studio. I have done one of these before, so the CosmosDB tutorial one. And I did run this one quite a bit. DB service, the model. And I had controllers for an item controller, which had CosmosDB in here. And I added on a couple of views, which was create model only. Oh, there we go. That's the reason why. So I need to have all of these here. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's create ASP4. Delete ASP4. Okay, cool. So then we copying these views. That's a display. That's another display. This is an ad. This is an ad. Let me try to run this one. CosmosDB TB is on that. Should run perfectly fine. If I'm not mistaken, then I just want to have a look at this. That's set up properly. I'm sure if I take, excuse me, if I take that, put that, and the other one here, I can add swagger to it. The other ones are there, that's there. There we go, the D2Q. Stop. That's my problem. It's a key. I forgot about the key. The primary key. Primary key. Copy. I put the same thing in both. That's the problem. If I run that, yes, I know Swashbucket can't provide any of these things, but you can provide me with item /index. Unable to resolve Swashbucket this thing while attempting to provoke my flag middleware. Okay. I need to have the middleware for Swagger. Let's go to install. Okay, cool. On that. Okay, there's one there, but I want to do something like how this one is, where I'm getting things and then I'm getting things out of it. So I don't want to have views. So I actually want to have something like, that's an action name. I want to say stop. This I want to say get. HTTP get, and I'm gonna call it that there. Say root name. Call it index. I just want to hold all of this. So let's have a create one as well. Root, and say that this is a HTTP post, and I want to get do a post to this one. I want to take in so that I can retrieve anything. I just want to wait, return. Let's see, enumerable items. So item list. Alright, .to list. .to list. Go create. Let's say name. Description. I'll put the rest in it. I just want the name of it. So go here. I'll say string name. Or I can even say item. Item. And then just have await. This is a task. We have a task of enumerable. That's a get. That's a get. That's a get. That's a get. So we want a task. Async task. So it's a wait async. Await CosmosDB servers dot add item async. New item name equals item. Let's just say as an item. Boom. Add item async parentheses new distinct digit drop item cannot be used. I see. So I can just put item in there. Cool. Post item by name. Okay, hide that one. Okay, leave. Create mine. There we have a create action result here. That's cool. That's a root. That's a root. Right, and I want to put remove this and return. Remove that. Just say this is a task. return nothing. Right, so you can call it that. Then we're gonna just hide all of these. Save. That's edit. That's delete. Blah 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 blah. Let's run that. I really want this to pick up in Swagger. That's why I'm doing this. There we go. So now I just want to try this out. Try out. Execute. We have nothing. I want to create mine. Okay, let's do a create of this. Try out. Call it. Let's get a new kid. Tools. Create kid. New kid. Just give me the kid. Copy. Just want the kid. Just want the kid. Just want the kid. Copy the kid. Go here. Gonna remove that. Remove that. Call it test and this true. False. Execute. That's there. Execute this. And we have that there. Cool. So that works. And I'm gonna now push this up. So basically, I just followed the tutorial, but the tutorial is really bad in comparison to what this is. This is the first time I'm trying this one out. So as you can see, this worked, but for this scenario here that I've just added, remember that you need to put the keys together and all of that here that I have, and you just create it from there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to stop this video, but I'm also not going to provide you guys with the stuff here, my personal keys of course. I'm just going to do something else, which is give you guys this link and also sort of like a this is one of the quite complicated ones to do. Actually, it's the first. This is just a request that I had. So you're gonna have to get these two keys here, but I'm gonna remove mine one off here now because obviously I can't leave my keys on here for you guys to use. So this it'll be using my account, and I'm just gonna remove that there. Just remember that I'm removing these keys to yours, so remember what you need to put there. Everything else in here is created, and the way I created it is very simple. As you can see, it's really that simple. The one that's running here, which is the API that I've created, so I'm just gonna delete that one. And I've added that so basically I added CosmosDB service, I added a controller, I created things for the controller, I changed up some things here, added with Swagger, all that there. I think I can also delete that. Let's build in app settings. You just gotta remove that, add that. And this should be one out of two things, and I'm just gonna add this to a source, create a git repository. I'm gonna add this to a git. It's db API, Alright, and then I'm just going to create and push. That should be fine. Good. Let's push this up. I hope there's anything personal, nothing personal in here. Nope. Cool. I'm sure you guys saw what I did in here. Hopefully I'll try and explain the next time. But basically it looks like it's just a service endpoint type of thing. So I'm going to put these videos together for you guys and then give it to you. Anyways, let's add this also to you guys. So thanks guys. Well, sorry I couldn't comment too much. I was just trying to figure out how to do all of this stuff in. But eventually what will happen is you just got to watch the video and follow the tutorials and to where to do it. And if you're still stuck, I will try and make a better version 2. I'm trying to make one when I finally understand a proper tutorial how to do this, but I got this to work and fixed. But anyway, cheers guys. Like and subscribe. Hopefully I can get you some new stuff going and a better explanation to this, but it's finally working. You can use this as a sample.